Finally, we're here.
7 months later.
7 months. She disappeared. Anyway, before we get into it, let's introduce her. Selam, the Ethiopia is in the house.
Hello. Hello.
How you been?
I'm good. It feels a bit strange to be back.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I spot to you and you just disappeared.
Yeah.
What happened?
You were trying to book me into the show. I wasn't ready. So I responded by running away.
Oh, so this is the reason why you wasn't in Ethiopia for 6-7 months.
Because I knew you were waiting.
Ah, I'm the reason. We're the reason.
No.
I love it.
No, never. It was not planned at all.
How you been?
Xavani Meskin. Good. Yeah.
I like that. And thank you for...
No problem. Yeah, representing
She representing...
the Eritrean Ethiopian
What
alphabet.
she got us? Amazing. We're learning. We're learning to read and write.
Yeah. You don't get to keep it though, yeah?
What is that? Oh.
Is she?
Before we let's get to know who Selam is.
Okay, wow. Selam is just a normal Habesha girl, studied architecture, and then decided to go a completely different route. I just wanted to be like self-employed, see where that would take me, and just exploring my country.
Really? Where did it, you thought from studying something else, you went to entrepreneurs or something different?
So after I got some experience, I was like, maybe this isn't the right place for me. I don't like working my way from the bottom, kissing people's, you can censor that bit out. I really, really want to just start my own thing.
I swear, we have no problem here.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't swear. We don't swear. What is this?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how Asmari bit started, like the event organizing. Just wanted to throw myself outside of my comfort zone.
No, that's amazing because I remember when you started, it looked well, it looks great. And I've always wanted to find out, how did it come for you? Where did it all start to go, do you know what, I'm going to do an event? Some people might want to open a restaurant. Some people might want to, I don't know, be a photographer.
Yeah.
What was, for those that don't know what you do, tell them about the events that you do.
So initially, I found the venue before I even thought of the idea. So Rich Mix is like central Shoreditch. It was really cheap. So I was like, I need to make something out of this. I don't know what. I've got the date and the venue booked. Let me try and bring a bit of Ethiopia to the UK. I didn't get any support like from the community organisation I was working with. No.
What was the problem?
Oh no, I can't. No.
No, we're free. We're here because we want...
I don't want to get sued.
You won't get sued, but you know what? We like to talk about it so people can learn from it. And they might even learn something from it because you became more successful and they didn't support it. Maybe they didn't understand it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think maybe egos come to play sometimes. Or if you're like a woman, sometimes people want to bring you back to your place. No, make sure that you know where you should be. And I wasn't having any of that. So I just took it upon myself.
That really happened?
Yeah. But I think it was a good thing because it pushed me to even like prove them wrong even more. So yeah, like I reached out to the artists.
Yourself?
Yeah. Was trying to negotiate deal financially. I don't know how to do that at all. I want it as low as possible, but I also want them to get paid fairly.
Yeah.
So yeah, to be honest, I like broke even. Didn't make no profit.
Yeah, from the scratch.
Yeah, learning the hard way.
You know what? I've from doing events, normally you find you have plan ideas of what you want to do, then you figure out what artists you want to bring, then you look for venue. You win the other way. Which is good. It worked.
Yeah. See who I can work with along the way.
And you had obstacle between, and I feel like he gave you more drive.
100%. And then also not relying so much on only Habesha people to turn up. So then I tried to market it to make it like it's a cultural experience for the white person. Savi?
Yeah.
No.
Nature?
Zada.
Zada. Yeah, Zada. Yeah.
Savi means what?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. So I was just marketing it out to all these white people. I don't actually know where they came from, to be honest with you, but
it worked.
Up. Yeah.
What could you have expected from the community?
I try not to have any expectations, then just won't be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else will be a bonus if I get support.
So
it is a bonus. Like sharing.
Did you go with a mindset of thinking, you know what, I might not get the support, but I'm going to just market it to whoever who's interested, and if they come along, they come along?
Yes, exactly.
But what could their community do, or what could they have done to support you?
I don't know. Is
Looking
it
back
like,
now,
I don't know. Is it their responsibility to support me? I'm sure they've
I,
got.
I, I
other-
believe we should all support one another, regardless.
Yeah. Simple thing as just sharing on social media, buying tickets. That's it.
That's what I mean. I
That's
mean,
the bare minimum.
bare minimum. Looking back now, what advice could you give to the community?
Unite if possible. Like, don't see other people doing something similar as you as competition. Why don't we support each other rather than organizing a night on the exact same night as mine? Why don't we just,
Did someone did that?
course.
No way.
Got to love Habesha for that. There were at least 3 other events that night.
On the same night.
Yeah, so like if we can coordinate and have a huge calendar,
Yeah.
but some people don't see eye to eye, which I get. But if we could do that, then we're not dividing our audience.
Of course, because our audience, we're not that big.
Yeah, we're tiny.
We're a small community.
Yeah.
So it would work for all of us if we all had an understanding, or if there's an event going on, and not to clash.
Yeah.
That must have been a bit strange for you on your first event.
It wasn't actually the first. It was leading. But yeah,
Oh, so what was your first event?
no, that was fine.
What was it?
Where or what?
No, the first event you ever did.
25th of May 2019.
Oh, before Corona came.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting. So how did it go the night?
I think it went well. I get nervous, like extremely nervous. So I didn't host it myself. I gave it to this young Eritrean socialite. I don't know if you know him.
Fuzi?
Yes.
Yes.
Him, yeah.
Yeah.
So he did an amazing job.
Great, fantastic. Good to
And
hear.
then the next time I forced myself to get up there.
So what you did the next one and you hosted
Like
it yourself?
3 months later, yeah.
Really?
When the poet Lemon Cisse came back.
Yeah. How did you manage that? Because
Organising it and hosting
yeah,
it.
because of my experience, if I got an event,
We need to
we have-
coordinate.
yeah, I've got to be in control.
Yeah.
It would drive me nuts.
It was a bit mad actually. But I just tried to space it out as much as possible. So
Yeah.
it's like DJ is this much, then I can run around.
But well done to you. You came out of your comfort zone,
I'm still not fully out there, but yeah.
but you go in the right direction.
Yeah.
That's amazing. No, what's anything planned to come or any
I want
future
to explore
events?
the YouTube world.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Yeah. We're going to
Yeah.
give it a go.
Go for it.
And comedy as well, maybe.
You know what? I saw you do comedy. How did that come about?
Mate. Oh, I did like a little course. It was 3 like lessons. And they were like, okay, go on stage already. I was like,
So you actually did course for it?
yeah, like practicing. I don't know if I
What,
didn't
for the
get
stage
I didn't get no
or-
qualification.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were like, okay, we've already booked. You're performing at the end of the month. So
Just
was my
like
first
that?
time. Just like that, yeah. Just come up on whatever you think you can talk about.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
That's amazing.
Hey, that was so scary.
How was it though?
Heart attack. Like moments before, I was like in the bathroom, like I can't do this, having a heart attack, throwing up. But once I got out there, it's such a good feeling
From
not being able to speak in public.
that is mad because you had your own event, you start hosting it, and you went and did stand-up comedy show.
Yeah,
That's mad.
it's good, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking, whoa, giving me ideas.
For 5
now.
minutes.
Is that how long?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
But it's not going to pay your bills. But
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
keep doing it, I can imagine.
Yeah, you only need one lucky break.
You might be looking at the next Tiffany Haddish. Selam Haddish.
Remember where you saw her? She was here. We had you. Now, what I want to talk about,
Oh,
you spend 6-7 months back home,
yes.
Ethiopia. Yeah? First of all, did you plan to go to Ethiopia for 6-7 months?
Absolutely not. 3 weeks. I had a return flight booked back to London. End of January, that's it.
So how did you end up going from 3 weeks to 6-7 months?
Mate, I fell in love. Like, it's so amazing. No one told me. I was like, how did I not know this? Before I went out, they were like, be careful. There's thieves everywhere. They put this image in my head. So I was fully on the lookout all the time. Purely because of that reason, every time I went out, I'd wear a netala for a month. I wasn't even going to church. I thought, if I'm wearing netala, no one's going to attack me. I don't know, what a waste, a month of that.
So
figured
some
it's fine.
people just put fear in you thinking you're going to get
100%.
robbed
They were
or...
like, yeah, they've got away with it. Your phone will be gone. I've got iPhone 11, never got touched.
Man, it can't be that, but it can't be as bad as London.
I mean, it's not happening in London either to me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know.
Did
Sometimes people.
jump you.
Oh, wow.
No, look at you.
Yes.
No one's gonna try.
But do you know what? Sometimes people put fear in you. Going back home, be careful, be careful, be careful. So in your mind, you're thinking someone's gonna come and rob me.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Plus, like, I think sometimes I dress even worse than them. They probably think we're,
You did that deliberately.
No, genuinely how I look. They were like, no one's gonna think any. She's not from outside. She's one of us.
That's a smart way of doing it. But how was it when you went there?
Yeah, no, I loved it. I was basically going to the village. That's where my family is. So that's where I was spending most of my time.
What part is that?
It's in Wollo, up north, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I wanted to see my mum's side of the family. It's very hot.
How far is that from Addis?
Well, about maybe 600 kilometers.
How long it took you?
To get there?
Yeah.
Probably 20 hours in total.
Whoa, is that far?
Yeah.
Really?
There's loads of stops. Yeah.
Wow. Damn. So do you have your family back home or?
Yeah, like my dad's here and then his family and then my mum's family.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
So was that the first time you went or?
First time on my own as an adult. My second time ever.
Ever?
Yeah. So the time before that I was 17. That I don't count that. It's with family. You don't get to explore on your own. So I would say this is my first time properly.
Yeah, technically it is your.
Properly.
Yeah. No, it's a bit amazing though, to go there by yourself for 6-7 months. So when you went back home now as an adult, what was the feeling for you?
Yeah.
You see the world a bit different. So
I love the freedom, to be honest. It got me in trouble with family, but I was intent. I need to see as much as I can. I don't know when I'm next going to be back here. So that's why the first extension happened. I was like, okay, let me just extend the flight 1 more month. And then I ended up meeting Ben. So yeah, I just went with a journey with him.
So you just followed him?
Basically.
That was it?
Yeah, you just need the right man.
Wow. The nurture guy helped.
Not in that way, no. I paid for everything.
Yeah, but sometimes you need someone to give you that little encouragement.
Yeah, it was a good opportunity.
Yeah. It's good. What was the most surprising thing that you've learned going back home?
Surprising thing, just how open and welcoming they were. So they didn't care what background I had or anything like that. Here I feel we're more divided as to what ethnicity are you. There I didn't have that.
That's interesting.
Even in this we shouldn't talk about politics, but in this a really hot climate, what I expected going there, I didn't face that at all.
It's always the case. I've always felt back home is more different than the people out here, the way we think.
It's just so much love.
Because you know what I see is from here, a lot of people are just going to Addis. One of the most interesting things I saw about you was actually traveling all over the place.
I know it's not the right time at all to travel. I understand that.
But it to me, looking at the pictures and stuff, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something about the hyenas.
Okay.
Didn't that scare you?
Do you know what? This is going to make me sound so silly. I didn't know that Harar was known for a hyena feeding culture.
So that
all
was
over Ethiopia. Yeah. I don't know. They give the hyenas something. They're just tame.
So how does it work? Walk me through it.
There's a hyena man.
Yeah.
So he started this tradition, I'm guessing. It goes generations back. So his son now takes over this. So the hyena man himself got killed by hyenas.
Nice.
Feeding them. But it still continued. So tourists come all over the world. But when you go there, they just look like dogs. They're more scared of us than we are of them.
Really?
These particular hyenas. I don't know what they give them, honestly. Something in the air.
Must be giving them injera.
Actually, gunfo. How do you say gunfo? Gat. Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, they feed them once a year.
No way.
There's a tradition of gat.
But I'm thinking, what? Hold on. They killed a guy and his son took over.
Yeah. It's not great.
Didn't that go through your mind?
I didn't know that when I went to feed him, did I? I found out afterwards.
Bloody hell, mate. And what is it, nighttime?
Yeah. They only come out at nighttime. You can see their eyes light up. I don't know. Bright yellow, their eyes.
I wasn't scared.
I was scared. Of course.
So you're sitting there, you got meat.
Yeah. And the guy's taking his time to give you the meat. Meanwhile, the hyena is just, I'm like, my friend, can you hurry up, please, please?
How long does it last?
It was literally 3 minutes, but
What,
the
3
longest
minutes?
3 minutes of my life.
That was listen. There's no way out there. I don't care.
Because they're quite dangerous, aren't they? They could kill
Of
you.
course, they can munch you. They will finish you.
They're very skinny creatures, though. They've
Yeah,
got
but
that
they-
little hair.
Yeah, but
You know, like in The Lion King,
yeah.
they look harmless.
Ah,
That little Mohican.
you let them watch you. They'll eat you. You're alive. No way.
But
Last week I looked at the picture. I'm like, what is she doing?
yeah.
Wow.
And that like laughing weird sound that they make, like in Lion King.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lion King is my only reference, man. But it's like a laughing sound, like it's weird. Apparently they do that when they're about to get you.
Did they make that noise?
Yeah.
And you just sat there.
There was like 50 of them. They were all coming when they saw the meat.
Not even 150.
That's yeah. So highly recommended. You should go, man, for the photo.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, no. There's other things like people feed get them to do a massage from the back.
You what?
You can get the hyena to feed, give
Are
you a
you being
little.
serious?
Yeah. Some people feed them from a mouth. I did that.
They're wild animals.
I got a stick from the mouth. I was like,
No way.
yeah.
One little switch, you're gone.
It's true, yeah.
You're braver than me.
You've got to do it for the gram.
No, thank you.
No? Okay.
No way. What other cities that you in?
So Harar and then Afar
Mm-hmm.
to see Dalol. And
What's Dalal?
Dalol is the sulfuric acid, the yellowy. It looks like Mars.
Oh, yes.
And then also there's a live volcano, which I also didn't know before I went.
I saw that in
There's
your
a live
picture,
volcano.
yeah.
The volcano.
Is it where's it the place that you stood?
Oh, no, that's Dalol.
That's
just
Dalal,
the
okay.
Danakil Depression. And
Yeah.
then there's like a volcano with lava that people go up. So quite a few tourists have died there
How?
from the fumes. It's just, I don't know, is it the sulfur? You might have to Google this. But the lava,
And people are still
like
going?
you can't breathe up there. You can't be there too long.
Oh, wow. You've had a good experience.
Yeah, like they didn't supply us with no gas masks or nothing. They were like, you just go up there.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just
But-
go.
You know what interests me? Why don't they advertise this more to the world? Or to us? Because like I said to you before, all I see is people going to add this.
Yeah.
People don't really promote outside add this as much as they
There's
should.
so many great tour. I don't want to say great. There's so many tour operating guides going there right now. But they mainly, I guess, market to outside people.
Mm.
It's crazy how not many Ethiopians were there to see their own country. Like I was a minority in my own country. Can you imagine? I was the only
So most
me and
of
one
them
other, my cousin.
Foreigners.
Yeah, they're all foreigners. Yeah. Maybe they're not interested. I don't know. They don't want to support their own country.
Well, no, but that's a bit surprising. I would have thought, or maybe they can't afford it to travel. Is it expensive?
It's so expensive,
Maybe that's the case.
and they only charge in dollars. That's
You what?
yes. Yeah, they want their money in dollars.
So what if you want to pay in
But
birr?
it's a no.
What is their reason
Either
for
pay
that?
by, yeah, because it's worth more money. I guess the birr is going down.
So you
So I
cannot
get that.
charge as much as the dollar to balance it out.
I mean, not get them in trouble. But
No, but
I don't know
I'm
if
just-
you know about the black market rate.
Yeah, but because I'm looking at it, imagine you come to certain, let's just say London, and in certain places they charge you in dollars. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, because it's pound.
Yeah.
But the pound is like the most valued.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
Start charging them in birr.
Yeah, or
That's what I
if you
think.
pay by card, but they'll
Yeah,
take
yeah.
in dollars anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Was there any places you thought, oh my God, what am I doing here? Scary place.
Afar probably, because I knew my dad had already said, don't even think about it.
So your dad warned you
Yeah,
not to go there.
Because on the way there, there's
Yeah.
so many conflict zones you pass. They're alone as well.
Still went.
Yeah,
Baba's watching.
it's okay. He knows now. He found out from Backpacker Ben, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So
What was scary about it?
there was just one moment in particular, when we went to the volcano. We had to camp, sleep outside. There's nothing else. There's no hotels, nothing for 10 hours.
Nothing.
And we can only go at night time, so we're all sleeping outside in the middle of the night. And all of a sudden, we just see two lights coming towards us. There were two locals. Remember, I said everyone carries AK-47 guns. It's just standard wherever you're going. So they were walking towards us. So we had a guard who was sleeping, bless him. They were coming, then they
What
arrived.
kind of what kind of guard is this?
Yeah, he was busy.
Busy doing what? You get paid to guard you lot.
He was like, yeah, my job is done. I just got you here safely. Now it's up to you today. Wow. So they came up to us, not like to intimidate us. They just wanted to know what was going on. We don't speak Afari language. They don't speak English. So they were like, Assalamu alaikum. None of the other foreigners were saying anything. So I was like, wa alaikum salam. And then they've just come straight up to me with their light shining it in my face.
Because you spoke.
I was like, what have I done? And they were like, oh, what are you guys doing? Can you tell me who's guarding you? I was like, over the side, yeah. And then that was that. That was the scariest.
And that was it?
Yeah, backpacker Ben, he was up and he was ready to run. I don't know where he was running.
Where's he going?
There's nowhere to go. Yeah. So that's the scariest.
No,
Nothing happened.
So what were they asking? Were they looking for anything or?
I guess they just wanted to make sure like you've got to like register before you come. Make sure we're not trespassers.
Oh, you cannot just come.
Can't just, no, that's
No
like
way.
Afari land. You've got
So
to
they
go
have
via.
their own rules and.
Yeah, they've got like a tour kind of office that you've got to
Real?
register at. Which is fair enough. They've got to get their money.
Of course,
That's
of
their
course.
land. Yeah, it
No,
was
that's-
maybe not in that way in the middle of the night, you know,
Yeah.
we're having heart attacks.
But why they not? Maybe they should build hotels there.
Yeah, so this is why we need like more investment from Afari diaspora.
Is there a lot of Afari diasporas outside or?
I met one out there, but yeah, there's just so much that can be done there. It's such a beautiful place. Yeah, we need to make the most of it.
Oh wow! Was there any place that you thought you should have went but you didn't go?
Tigray?
Is it because of the situation now?
Yeah.
Is it impossible to go there?
Impossible.
Maybe next time.
Maybe.
It'll happen. Would you go back again or?
I'm trying to live there. People don't take me seriously when I say that. It's like, why would you possibly?
I mean, you went there for 3 weeks. You end up staying there 6-7 months. I'll take
Yeah.
you serious.
Yeah.
I'll take that serious.
I have to do something there.
So can you see yourself living there?
Yeah, 100%. Don't know how, but yes.
What makes you so comfortable to feel you can go there and live?
That's home.
No, but I hear a lot of people saying, you know what, I want to go back home. But you actually stay there 6 months. But I've seen people go there 1 month, 2 months, they get fed up. They run.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
what
that
makes
did
you
happen.
think that you can handle it?
I mean, you don't really ever know, but I have to try. It's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know, like, what I can do here that's not already been done. But there's so many opportunities. Whatever you see there that is missing, you can easily bring it and you're done.
What advice would you give to the people that live in here all around the world that
Whoa.
are scared to go home or feel they can't go home and live? They only go there for 2-3 weeks as a holiday.
I'm not here to judge. Like,
No, just, you know what? There are some people out there, they want to take that chance, but they're scared or they don't know how.
yeah,
You've been there, like I said, you've been there 6 months. That's half a year.
yeah.
So I think you'd be a good person to.
I would say maybe don't think of it as like committing that much time. You can go and explore your options, networking. People are really open there. Network to see what your interests are and what way you can contribute. You don't have to like move all in one go, but there's stuff that you can do from here even.
From here.
Yeah.
Like business-wise?
building- Yeah.
What kind of opportunity would there be from here back home?
Well, I'm thinking about e-commerce. That's where my mind is. Depending whatever your interest is, I guess.
Interesting.
Import, export.
What are the difference between us and the people living back home?
What
You're
is
on
the
the spot.
difference? Is there a difference?
I mean, you spend enough time to see.
What is the difference? There is a lot more opportunity here that I feel like most of us have taken for granted. They have this hunger and drive to pursue like their life goals. They could do it easily if they switched a position with me. What I noticed there was like my privilege is crazy, which I didn't realize while I was here.
So you think we have privilege here?
So much.
Really?
Yeah.
In what way though?
don't know, just the amount of things at your disposal. Whatever it is you want to do, you can easily, there's a course online, you could do it. You can access money, the government supports you.
Sure.
There it's like you're just kind of, it's like a hamster wheel, you're running to just survive.
Survival mode.
Yeah.
How can we help?
How can we help? Oh my God, I don't know.
No, but from Selam, because you've seen different view. How?
Because both my parents came as refugees, right? So I feel really privileged to have been born in Sweden, where I was. Now I.
Hold on.
Oh, yep.
I didn't even know this. So
yeah, I'm not British. Actually, I don't have a passport. Don't tell the Home Office.
Boris.
No.
You was born where?
Sweden.
Where about?
Near Gothenburg.
Really?
Yeah.
So what age did you come to UK?
When I was 10.
So you're British.
Without the paper, yeah.
Without the paper. You still have Swedish passport?
Yeah.
No way, Jose.
Yeah.
Why?
Why not? It was EU, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I just normally people want to go change it.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking to get married to get that British passport, you know?
Anybody out here looking for a wife, you know where to find her. I'm going to put a detail here.
Oh my God, no, too much. We said we were going to make it not obvious.
Yeah. It's all right, man. More choice. So, you came to UK. Wow. I didn't even know that. I thought you were just born here.
No.
But what do you remember about
Sweden?
Yeah.
Just remember a lot of snow, like waking up and it was up to my knees. Yeah, it was cold, not much to do, it's quite boring. But a very beautiful country.
Clean.
So clean. And not very many people.
Would you ever go back to live there?
Absolutely not.
That was on point. Absolutely not. But going back, we was asking how we can change or...
Yeah, I feel like because my parents came from that situation, it's like I have to do something to give back. Like it's not an option not to, because of the tough situation that they had, and they were fortunate to get out. So I know how many people are there right now, and not necessarily trying to get out, but just to help in any way.
I mean, not a lot of people think that way, that who are born and raised.
Maybe their parents weren't refugees though, like they were like political activists.
Maybe.
Escaping the Derg regime.
But what made you think that way? Did that come from your parents of thinking or?
Yeah, not even. My dad didn't put that on me, but I can see how much he sacrificed to raise me. So I feel like it's a given, like what he's done for me, surely I can do that for someone else.
That's brilliant. Good on you. We need more people like you.
Genuinely.
Genzerki.
Genzerki.
How would you say that?
That means money.
Yeah, well, in Tigrinya, yes.
I don't know how to say that. Is there
How
a
would you
word
say
for
thank you in Amharic?
I'm a second allo. I
I'm
don't know how to say you're welcome. Genzebki. I want Genzeb.
We got it. So from 6 months to here, what can we do as a community to help or come together to make changes?
Can I use your words? Organize. It can be something small, an idea that you have. Let me turn the question back on you. What can we do to help?
Well, from my point is we should all come together. We should all come together to agree, disagree, things that we want. We don't always have to agree. Or if you disagree with me, I don't have to hate you. But just collectively come together. And
it's hard because it feels like there's generations of hate that's been passed down, and we're all feeling exactly the same amount of emotion about, from different perspectives. How can you meet in the middle?
I mean, first of all, the youth, we need to give more power to the youth. You know, the youngsters,
because make their own minds up.
Their own mind up, because we got to understand those youths are born and raised here. So. And a lot of parents, they want their youth to be like them, but we cannot be like them. We're born, raised here. We think different. We still Habesha. So if we let the youth have their own mind, there might be a chance we can come together.
I'm hoping.
You know, there's hope.
Yeah.
And the youth, even the youth, us, we have responsibility as well to have a conversation with our parents, you know, to make them understand. You know, we've got to understand as well where they come from. They see things different, and sometimes if they are wrong, we can teach them. It's not always them teaching us. we can teach them too.
Have you tried to teach an Habesha parent something different?
Yeah, it's not easy. I've had it. It's not easy. But you know what? They didn't give up on us. We never give up on them.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes we just got leave it if we don't have to expect people to agree everything that we do, and we don't need to take everything personal.
Yeah.
I feel like Habesha people take everything personal. If me and you don't agree, it's like World War III.
We don't talk again.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, this is the end of this podcast.
Yeah, I don't really understand that, why we need to do that. You know, everyone's individual, everyone's got their own belief, everyone got a way of doing things different. You know, and that's what makes us unique as a human. You know,
I think eventually, down the line, when people get together, and there won't be this. She's from that part, he's from that part anymore. Like, I have friends who have cousins who are Eritrean. It's all interlinked. By that way, we're kind of forced to see eye to eye.
you know what? My friend can tell you, I'm Eritrean. I've never go, oh, where you from? What part? You're Eritrean, Ethiopian.
Maybe more in Ethiopia now. It's like, where in Ethiopia? But they won't ask you like that. They say, oh, where are your grandparents from?
I mean, it to me doesn't make sense, because look, we're living here. We already got the racism as a black person. So to me, I've always go, how can I go make the same thing to my own community? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know, and this is what we need to change. And this is why we need, if you spend more time back home, have a bit of understanding, which I can mind you, 6 months is a lot of time. You know, not everyone can go there for 6 months. And then on top of that, you want to go back and live back home. You know, it takes a lot of courage. We need more female power.
Amen.
And we want to hear more. What else that you can teach us from going back home?
Oh, wow. So I also went down south of Ethiopia, where the different tribes are. That was a strange experience, I'm not going to lie.
What's in south?
There's the Hammer people, the hair, or the Mercy, the one with the lip plates.
Oh, what are they called?
Mercy tribe?
Mercy tribe.
So they're apparently supposed to be the most aggressive tribe in the world. I didn't get that. You're only supposed to see them in the mornings, because after then allegedly they get drunk, and you don't want to see them drunk. That's when they get aggressive.
Every night they get drunk.
From 1 p.m. onwards. Yeah. You have to go and see them in the morning. There's a very tight slot to see them.
What are they drinking?
Araki?
No
homemade
way.
stuff, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so
I never even noticed that. So every day
they get lit, yeah.
After 1 o'clock.
That's what the tour guides told us. Yeah, so you're always advised to go there early. Yeah,
but you're giving us bad information. I didn't even know this.
But it was really interesting to see that, because you only see the stereotypical Habesha person, what they look like. So it was crazy that it was in the same country.
Did you get a chance to integrate with them?
Language is a problem. Only some of them. I only speak Amharic. But yeah, just if you are going, I just want to say, make sure to bring stuff for them. Don't just. What it felt like, Ben was saying how it felt like a bit like a zoo when we were going there to take photos. That didn't feel right with me either. But I still took photos. Don't get me wrong. So maybe go with stuff like water, sanitary products.
So how do they react though if you go? They just take a picture.
They're used to it. So this is the weird thing about it, because I understand that they depend on tourism for this reason, and it's also maintaining the culture. Yeah. But we also want to add to their lives, not just take a photo and go. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So it's what's that?
Give and take.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm still buzzing that after 12 o'clock, man, don't get lit.
It's what they say. I don't know.
Did you?
Can't be every day.
You didn't see them. What time did you go?
Yeah, we did see after that, we did see the next tribe were buzzing a little bit. Yeah. It's quite funny.
Right, you had a moment. You had a moment. What other town did you go?
So that was south.
Gondar?
Dorze.
What is Dorze?
Where they dance with their hips.
Oh, okay.
That's nice, yeah.
That's you know what? It's funny, one of my friend, he's West Africa. He said, "Oh, you people always dance with your shoulders."
When you go to the south, they dance with their south.
Really? What type of music is that?
Agowinya, I think.
Ah.
Do you know Dendasho?
No. Who's that?
Very catchy music, basically, just makes you want to...
Dendasho?
Yeah.
I need to catch Dendasho.
Okay, yeah.
And it's all for the hip?
Yeah, all of it.
Oh, cool. We need to check. So we've got the hip. We've got everything.
Basically, yeah.
We've got the hip. We've got shoulders.
Yeah.
What else do we
I don't know
have?
how Afar people dance.
Ah. Where else did you go?
Afar, Harar, Omo. I think that's everything.
That's a lot. It's not bad.
So yeah, it's just the north I need to go.
And you went back to Addis, I'm imagining. How long did you stay in Addis?
In total, I think maybe like 4 or 5 months.
In Addis?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So where is interesting place in Addis? Places that people don't normally go. Give us something different.
Oh, wow. I have to say Fendika, but that's where tourists go.
Where is it?
It's the Asmari bit where they play the masinko or what do you call it? Wata.
Wata. Is that where they go on the stage?
And they cuss you.
Okay.
So funny, yeah.
Really?
Only in Amharic though.
So I'm gonna learn.
Yeah. So that's where my idea came from, my event basically. That place.
There you go. Wow.
You would like it.
So when you planning to go back?
Next month.
Already?
If I can.
Slow down, girl.
Why? The time
Already?
is now.
Wow.
Tomorrow's not guaranteed.
I thought you'd be here. You're gonna chill, do some events.
We can do some events. You DJing still?
No, still to the events. DJ,
No?
No.
Okay.
Maybe I'll come back from retirement. Or maybe I'll do what?
You're so young. Wait, let's get your crowd friend. What's his name?
Steve-O.
Shout out Steve-O.
Yeah, Steve-O.
Let's be friends.
Yeah.
How do you say let's be friends in Tigrinya?
Mahazai. Let's be Mahazai. Mahazai Nohon.
Mahazai and Nahon.
Steve was gonna call.
Okay.
Is there anything that you can tell us that we didn't know so far about Selam? Selam.
Selam.
Yeah.
Let's one more thing about Afar actually.
Yeah.
When you do go, don't forget that it's a desert, and if you can bring water to the locals as much as you can, that's it. Just wanted to mention that.
Get those waters.
Yeah.
Needed, I can imagine. Hot
And also
desert.
carry pens. They ask for pens a lot, like local kids.
What for?
I think for school. So like one thing we didn't come prepared for. They kept saying escribito everywhere you go. Like bring like 100 pens from Poundland if you go.
So this is something that even you can organize from here.
That's
as a
easy,
community that you can do.
Literally. So simple.
You could do that. Organize it.
Okay.
Get all of us. Yeah.
Send a bunch of pens.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, brilliant. What else? Give us more.
You said about me.
Yeah.
I feel like you covered everything. I don't know.
What's coming?
What's coming? More events.
Like what?
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yeah. It's a bit difficult now with the community division. So I don't know how, but maybe we'll start Ethiopia, Eritrea.
Yeah, why not? Or we should think, how can we bring everybody together?
Yeah, I don't want to die.
No, we can make it peaceful.
Selam.
Yes.
Okay.
That's your name. Selam
Yeah.
Show. We'll make it a Selam event
Okay.
where everybody can forget their political view. Come in there
I would love that.
to have a Selam moment.
Yeah.
There you go.
Moment of Selam. Whoever wants to come will come.
We're about peace going forward.
Yes.
That's
Peace,
what I like.
love, prosperity.
But on one condition.
Oh.
If you're going to go on stage,
Oh.
give us some of your comedy.
And
Yeah.
Best man. Mate, I can't perform in front of Ethiopians because
Why?
my jokes are purely about Ethiopians. So I
Yeah,
can
well,
only
that's
do
even
it.
more fun.
I don't think they'll find it funny because I'm just literally telling just how.
How
it
good is your Amharic?
Maybe 4 out of 10.
Okay, we'll give it. You spent 6 months. You can only get 4 out of 10.
Yeah, it's very hard language.
All right.
Well, actually, I can't say that. The Tigrinya is probably harder in it.
Yeah, I believe so. So let's give it another 2-3 months. Improve it. Instead of 4 out of 10, we'll make it 7 out of 10. They can go on the stage
In Amharic.
in Amharic.
Oh, wow. I'm not going to make
You
any
like
promises.
challenge?
That's true.
Then after the Amharic, you got to learn a bit Tigrinya and go on stage. I'm setting the challenges, right?
You're looking in the camera. No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. First of all, when are we going to start this fitness?
Whenever you're ready,
Okay, I'm ready.
we're going to set a date.
Is she
Next time you see her, she's going to be like,
ripped?
if you don't come to her events, you're going to go,
That's it. Yeah. Is she?
perfect. We want to thank you for coming.
I'm a second hello.
And then hopefully we have you back. And especially this time if you go back to Addis. If you go back to Addis or back to Ethiopia for good, maybe we'll come to Ethiopia and do one.
Yay.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yes, 100%. We'll go to Asmara as well.
Woo! Link up. Thank you for coming. great having you. It's been wonderful. Enjoy our time.
Okay.
Before we go,
Let's get Ethiopian Airlines to sponsor this.
oh, please do. Give us all the guns up.
Genzebki.
Guns up. Ah. So, what we do in the show is, before we wrap it up, we always ask someone to what's their favorite Habesha music, their vibe. Could be old, new, anything.
Okay. Because there's too many. So I'm just going to go with the hottest song right now.
Go for it.
Yared Negu.
Yared
Negu or Nega?
Negu. Let's hear it.
And Milen Hailu.
አዲስ ሜካቦ ሰማይ ምድር ታቦ ሳላስብ ጸልዬ